It's really hard to believe that Manchester City, as big as they've been, in their last 5 games against Liverpool, they've only won once, drawn once, and lost 3 times. For this season of 2022-2023, Manchester City and Liverpool were playing their fourth game of the season. They've already met 3 times already. And in those 3 times, Man City has won once, Liverpool has won twice. So as they go to play this one, Liverpool already has the template, the know-how of beating a Manchester City squad, a Pep Guardiola team. Even though we've been talking about how Man City have not been that good, every single time they meet Liverpool, it's always one of the best, in fact, world-class games that we have ever seen. But there is a difference. There is a Haaland at Man City, or who has already played 3 other games with Liverpool and failed to win the other two, only managed to win one, scoring his first goal against Liverpool. By the way, let's make that clear. Haaland's first goal against Liverpool was with the academy side of Liverpool team. Liverpool and Klopp put out a team of youngsters with few selective from the main team who played Man City, and that is the game that they've only managed to win. While on the other hand, every single time Liverpool put their big team or their strongest team in the ground, they've always managed to beat Manchester City. But this is a different time now. Liverpool have flopped since the last time they really competed and beat Man City convincingly. They've flopped for the season. They're fighting for a top 4 position, while Manchester City are just few points away from the top spot. So if we are being honest, the team that really needs this game more than the other is Manchester City. So we're gonna get into this video. Welcome guys to the big match preview where we're gonna be looking at the big game of the weekend. It's a 12 o'clock game, or it's gonna be a 12:30 game where Liverpool were playing Man City at the Etihad. And if Man City lose, it means in the 4 times Liverpool have met Man City this season, they've won 3 times and you City have won once. So this is gonna be one challenging game. We're gonna talk about the pros and the cons. We'll be talking about of the game in terms of the Man City side, also the Liverpool side. We are also gonna be talking about our combined 11, who we think can make the City more strong, and why we are saying that, and what exactly I'm expecting to see from the game. Because as a Liverpool fan, I think everyone knows already. I want my team to win. So go check out on the big match on the Football Connect 2. When you're done with this video, go check out. I just did a video where I was talking about the players who are missing from this game and how that can actually impact the team, while there was a little bit of help from Sky Sports. So I'm advising you guys to go check it out. But anyway, I'm going to talk about the players that are missing here and how this can cause Man City to be in trouble. But in that video, it's going to be a little bit extra special. So go check it out. So we're going to start with the team that is hosting the other one, which is Man City. They're going to be at the Etihad. Remember, they're playing a Liverpool that has been so low. Let me tell you something. After Liverpool beating Manchester United by 7 goals to 0, they have struggled to even score a goal. They went to the international break. The last goals that they scored were the 7-0 that they gave to Manchester United. So you can talk about how much an impact a victory like that, of that stature, of that standard, to a big team like Manchester United can have an impact on this Liverpool team that is still looking for confidence. By the way, we have to make that clear. They are really still seeking for confidence. So going into this game, Pep Guardiola needs it more than anything, as well as Jurgen Klopp, because if he loses this game alongside the other games, remember he's left with only 12 games and he has to win all those goal games for him to at least have a chance to be in the top 4 at the end of the season. There are also other teams is competing against the likes of Newcastle, the likes of Tottenham Hotspur. There are a lot of things that we can talk about, but also is Pep Guardiola. He's dealing with his former student, his former assistant within Mikel Arteta, who he wants to overcome and actually become on top of, so that he says that the teacher has outclassed the student and the student has to learn more. But the problem with this is this, and this is very much a bigger problem. Man City just don't look like they have the confidence at all. You could tell by the idea of them letting João Cancelo go to tell you that something was happening behind the scene over what make the core of this team, what makes this team a team. Also, with the fact of the rumors that we have seen from Sky Sports coming out that players like Haaland, Phil Foden were not even in the game preparing for this game, that just caused so many cause of concern over if this is what City are really expecting to have if they want to compete. As well as we have actually managed to get tangible evidence from the international break that in terms of being a good goalkeeper, Ederson's really not that much of a goalkeeper. When you talk about him, they even rested Alisson. They thought he was the problem, but with what they had to Brazil to deal with, I think next time they will make that crazy dumb decision again. But all in all, what we're talking about is this: Man City have really been a work in progress. The fact that they are number two, they haven't really gotten so many eyes on them. The way the teams like Chelsea and Liverpool have managed to deal with it. So many eyes and so many people asking so many questions. But the problem with Man City and the Pep Guardiola is this: they need to win this game for them to have any chance of catching Arsenal. They need to win this game because let me tell you what will happen if Manchester City lose this game. Arsenal are playing them after, are playing a team after them, and if they win against that team, Arsenal goes 10 points clear of Man City, even though City still have a game in hand and stuff like that. But Arsenal will be 10 points clear, and that is really a nightmare to Pep Guardiola. Of all the teams he has played against, Pep Guardiola has always had this, I don't know, should I call it fear or massive respect over the Copshire side Enfield. People who have really disrespected this ground or this team so many times have gotten what they deserve. You can go ask my man Eric Ten Hag. He still has the fresh wound. But the problem is this: it's at Etihad, in a venue where you would expect City fans to be the ones who are overcoming. Oh, the hell out of two of them because the City doesn't have so many fans. But they need to win this game. But the problem is that players like Haaland are not in this team. Players like Phil Foden are out of this game. Some of the players that have been so influential in how to break down and destroy Liverpool are not in the game. So it means we're going to be seeing the likes of Jack Grealish, the likes of Riyad Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan, and maybe Bernardo, and all the so forth and so on. Rodri as well is one of those people. Are they going to be enough to get something out of this Liverpool squad? Remember, City enjoys and they thrive so well in putting so much pressure on the team and try to hit them on a counter. They might use the likes of Alvarez because they have the speed and stuff like that. But the problem is this: the team that they're playing with, they have hunters in front. We saw it with Manchester United that when you give Darren Nunes, he's able to run and set some crazy things. I didn't know Cody Gakpo can run like this as well. Mo Salah, we don't even have to ask questions over this, what they're capable of doing. And people just wonder, how would this game play out? I'm going to say it the same way. The same way Liverpool might going to beat Arsenal could also be the same way that Liverpool beat City if that even happened. The problem is this: Liverpool don't really trust themselves against a team that is going to put so much pressure on them defensively. But if they play on a high line, they can take advantage and use that to their benefits. With the likes of Luis Diaz coming back from injuries and Wafid Darwin Nunes, who was a doubt, is back. Cody Gakpo, where the virus is in the team. The only team that players that are not back is players like. Thiago Alcantara. We even saw players like Arthur Melo playing for the Reds, enjoying their training. It looks like this team is back to their level best and that they can create something that can really hurt Man City. But can they? That's the question that everyone needs to be asking. Can Liverpool hurt Man City? And what would the defeat against Liverpool really mean for Man City and the title race? Do Man City fans and the rest of the world, like the Tottenham and what, stop actually supporting Man City because of what's happening? Those are the questions that is to be asked. But one thing I know is going to be exciting. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to do what I call my combined 11. But before I do that, do me a favor. If you have enjoyed and you've moved to this point, do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the connect. It means you're really having a nice time. And let's continue, because now we're talking about our combined 11. At goal, if I'm to choose, I'll always choose Alisson. I feel like he offers more than Eddard. There is a video on Football Daily YouTube channel which actually explain why Edison doesn't get into this team. Then also at left back they've been using Walker. I think I'll choose. Oh, at left back they've been using Aki over Robertson, because Robertson, that is practically his position, and he has been doing so well defensively and going forward. I'll choose him. In the middle, I'll choose Virgil van Dijk. Then I'll choose Konate. Then I will put Walker at the top. So it's one City player alongside with 4 Liverpool players. In the midfield, I'm gonna put Kevin De Bruyne. I'm gonna put Rodri. And also, I'm gonna put Bernardo Silva. So, in other words, there is no any player of Liverpool who's fit to be in the midfield. So it's Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, and Bernardo Silva. Going forward, I'll put Darwin Nunes at the left. I'll put, because maybe Alvarez, because Haaland was not in the team, maybe my back. But if he's back, I'm putting Haaland 100%. But if he's not there, I'm gonna put Cody Gakpo. Then I put Mohamed Salah on the last. This is the team that I feel like is the strongest team that Liverpool and City can create combined. Also, the manager will be Pep Guardiola, because I think that is just tactically alert rather than Klopp, in other words. But anyway, we'll see how the situation will play out. People, do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to Connect. Let's find out how the game will play out. I believe from the bottom of my heart, Liverpool is going to win this game, and their victory is going to be around 3 goals to 1, because I feel like City are going to open and result will take advantage of that. But anyway, do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the Football Connect, and like I told you, people, go watch the video that is on the Football Connect 2, where you're gonna watch my thoughts over the people who are missing, where I go more in depth in my what I'm thinking, and also Sky Sports what they had to say about the situation. But I'm excited, I can't wait. The Premier League is back. Big match preview, as you can see, gets everything on the way. I can't wait. We're out. Peace. Click the like button, subscribe. Also do that on the Football Connect 2. We're out. Peace.